Well, there you have it, viewers. In fact, the developing story with respect to the Agniveers scheme that we are tracking for you, and we have our correspondents on the ground who are also joining us on the broadcast, getting you the latest when it comes to what's really happening on the ground and the protests that had also broken out, the bandh that has been called for today. And I'm being joined by Aneri, Harsha and Sagaraj as well from across the country. And let me go across to Harsha first. Harsha, you have been tracking this story very closely from the beginning. On the ground, there is a bandh that has been called for, but it is a complete flop, isn't it? That there are people still not with the people who are calling this bandh, not with the people who are inciting the people on the ground and creating violent like situation across the country.
Exactly. There were many groups who tried to incite the protesters and tried to call the bandh. But if we talk about National Capital, in National Capital, the Market Association has taken the decision to open the market and not support this bandh. However, we saw in National Capital, the Shivaji Bridge, Shivaji Bridge, 2 trains were stopped by protesters.
Harsha, stay on with us. Our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor is also joining us on the broadcast, and we are looking at the notification that has been sent out by the army as well. Abhishek, over to you. If you could also walk our viewers through what this notification is all about.
Well, so government really moving forward, Priyanka, and coming out with the notification for enrollment, recruitment of Agniveers under the Agnipath recruitment scheme. Essentially, the rollout of Agnipath happening now. What is clear is that it's a 19-page notification. It talks about the start of the process of recruitment of Agniveers, and it says that online registration is mandatory. All candidates have to log in, and if they want to join the Indian Army, and there's a website given which is called joinindianarmy.nic.in, which is .nic.in, and the registration will be open from July onward by respective AROs, as in those regional offices, Army Regional Recruitment Offices. This is for general duty, Agniveers Technical in Aviation, Ammunition, and Agniveers Clerk, Storekeeper, and Technical. So I think all these requirements being given, and it's 10th pass for most, and 8th pass as per ARO rally schedule for the tradesmen. So this is what is coming out of the joinindianarmy.nic.in website. Enrollment is going to be under the Army Act 1950. There are more details about service conditions, their pension gratuity, which is not applicable, of course. Then leave, uniform, discharge, enrollment for regular cadre, employability, annual leave. They would be getting 30 days per year of annual leave. And apart from that, pay and allowances are specified, as was mentioned in the press conference when the scheme was announced. A customized package of rupees 30,000 per month. There would be applicable allowances as well, apart from the salary based on the posting. That would be the first year. Second year would be 33,000. Third year would be 36,500. And the fourth year would be 40,000 rupees, plus, of course, the allowances that continue. And from the above package, about 30% would be deposited as part of the corpus, which is to be given at the end of 4 years, completion of 4 years, equally matched, of course, by the Government of India contribution. Then this is going to be called the Seva Nidhi package, about 11 or 12 lakh rupees. Then there would be allowances, and there is life insurance cover of 48 lakh rupees. This is going to be for the entire period of or the entire duration of the service, which is 4 years. And apart from that, termination and other conditions are given in. Procedure is for applying online only, and the age relaxation is included now from 17.5 years to 23 years. That's the entire period of 5.5 years for which candidates are eligible, which includes which includes the relaxation that was given to include those aspirants who could not appear in the last 2 years due to pandemic, and also, Priyanka, other physical requirements like they go with any army exam, running of 1.6 kilometers, height, weight, all those things are given in. So what this underscores is, Priyanka, that the government is not going to be cowed down by these protests, and particularly the motivated campaign being carried out by the opposition. And as Army had made it clear yesterday also during the trial services, press conference, all the three services, that character certificate is a must, and there has to be a pledge given by the candidates appearing that there are no police cases against them. So this really excludes all these vandals who have indulged in arson and damage to public property, thinking that they would be able to hoodwink and blackmail the government and somehow manage to force the government to take the scheme back, which is not happening. The coming out of this notification is essentially proof that the government has firm resolve to make sure that its objective of having leaner forces in service of India, in defense of India over the next decade fructifies, and that no amount of blackmail really succeeds. There are going to be some other relaxations given, as I can see. For example, if those candidates who have NCC certificate, either ABC or proof of participation in the Republic Day parade, they get some relaxation or some extra credits and helps them become Agniveers. Similarly, if there are some sports certificates and those that list is there, and apart from that, there are bonus marks which are to be given to sons of ex-servicemen, and those NCC certificates, as I said, among other things. So in all, the government coming out with the dates. In fact, I can go on and tell you the dates that 1st October 2022 is taken as the date effective for determining the age, and with other requirements for that the candidate would need to complete. I think a lengthy process for the tradesmen, it's 8th class pass candidate, and for the Agniveers in the fighting arms, so 10th class pass certificate, and then there are instructions if you go on, including a small one, that candidates should not be having tattoos on their body. I think it's a very comprehensive one. There is a clause on vaccination certificate also, that all candidates appearing for the rally, recruitment rally, wherever it happens, should be fully vaccinated for COVID-19 and should be carrying the vaccination certificate as well. This is how it really pans out. But obviously, the date is still to be brought out. But what is important is the government has kick-started the process of Agnipath recruitment scheme, coming out with this notification for the Agniveers for all the three services, Priyanka.
Well, that's right, Abhishek.